Tiana is desperate for a lie detector test and a DNA test. You see, her boyfriend Greg believes she cheated and that her 3-year-old daughter might not be his. But she's not the only one we tested. Greg is also here to prove he's not a cheater. Have you cheated on him?
No.
Yeah. Why does he think you are?
Probably because he's doing it.
Because he's doing it. Why are you with the guy who's so disrespectful to you? I mean, forget the cheating and all that. I mean, you're a young woman. He's talking to you like, you know, like a caveman. Why would you put up with that?
Steve, I was 13 years old when I had my first child.
You were 13 when you had your first child?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So you got pregnant when you were 12?
Yes, sir. Very, very dramatic type of situation, but I did that on my own. I was a single mother until my son was 8 months old. Me and Greg started talking. At that time, I was 15 and he was 18 years old. In the beginning of our relationship, he would like do things with my son, such as like taking him to the park and willing me in other words. So of course I fell for it. Feelings started to become more stronger. I fell in love with Greg.
It'd be nice to have somebody to help you with your
Yes,
child,
after doing it for so long.
Right.
And I fell in love with Greg. Not 5 months into our relationship, cheating started with him.
He started cheating?
Yes, sir.
Who did he sleep with? Oh, he got somebody pregnant, right?
Yes, he had somebody pregnant. He spent the night at my house one night, and my friends were there. Well, I was sleeping in the bed. The next morning when I woke up, the girl was like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, well, what's going on? She's like, well, Greg was talking to this girl on my phone last night and telling her how much he loved her and wanted to be with her and that you were nothing to him. He left his Facebook logged in. She was like, you could see all the messages. So I seen them with my own eyes. So after that, we broke up for a while. He moved and I stayed where I was. He ended up coming back. We ended up trying to go at it again. This time we were in a relationship and I was going through his phone. I found a weird number. I called the number and to my surprise, it was a female. She was saying how she was just at my house the night before delivering pizza.
He slept with the pizza girl?
He tried to. I confronted him about that. When I did, he punched a telephone pole and broke his wrist. He went to the hospital.
He punched the telephone pole?
Yeah, because I told him I was going to leave him. I mean, who picks up the pizza girl?
Who punches a telephone pole?
Him.
When you got pregnant with his child, is that something you talked about, or was that something that just happened?
Actually, I got pregnant with, when we found out I was pregnant, it was 2 weeks before he was getting ready to be incarcerated. So he felt like because all of a sudden I got pregnant, I was trying to trap him. And
why do you want to trap a guy he's trapped already? Mm-hmm. Why do you need to trap a guy that's going to jail?
He felt like I was trying to trap him. He said because his family's wealthy, so...
And so what? Who cares?
Yeah, that he felt like I was trying to trap him so that I got pregnant on purpose. I don't know.
Right. And did you force him to have sex with you?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. When you told him you were pregnant with this child, what was his reaction?
He was happy.
He was happy?
Yeah, he was ecstatic.
How long did he go to jail for?
He was incarcerated 7.5 months. So when we found out I was pregnant, I was almost 3 months pregnant. So he was in jail the whole time.
So he was in jail when your daughter was born?
Yes, he was.
Right.
My daughter, he got out 9 days after she was born.
Okay.
Once he got home, he was happy. You know, he played with her and hugged her and stuff like that. But not too long after that, things went right back downhill.
Did you sleep with anybody while he was incarcerated?
No.
Because you know you can't. That's the rule.
Yeah.
I don't make them. But what's not so funny is Greg, he is verbally abusive. He says he called you the worst name he could call you.
Yes.
And he's physically abusive towards you?
There's been times where he's punched me in my face. He has slapped me in my face.
Okay. Why are you staying with this guy?
I can't do it on my own.
You don't want to do it on your own, but could you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You don't need a guy like that.
No.
A guy like that he's doing more harm than he's doing good, right? You want this relationship to work. I could throw a dart out in the audience and strike somebody who would be better for you. Now, he took a lie detector test What if he fails for cheating on you?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let's hope that happens. Let's meet your boyfriend and the father of your daughter. Let's meet Greg.
For 3 years.
No, I told you.
For 3 years we've had unprotected sex and you didn't come up pregnant.
6 years. I have not cheated on you.
2 weeks before I go to prison,
I have
it
not
so
cheated on you.
happens you're pregnant.
Yeah, it so
I feel
happens
like you're
I'm
trying
pregnant.
to trap
Okay,
me
well,
because my family's got money and
boy,
you came from the ghetto.
Greg, I come from
and
the
you're-
ghetto?
I'm
the
wealthy.
ghetto? The ghetto.
And we got
The ghetto.
and I feel like you're cheating on
Is that
me.
what you just said? The ghetto?
You're cheating on me.
I'm gonna show you ghetto when these lie detector tests come back.
You're cheating on me
Okay.
because
I'm gonna show you.
whenever I go through your phone,
You're not on the stage for 30 seconds and you insult her from where she's from. You don't get to pick your parents or where you grew up, right?
right.
You're fortunate that you were born in what? Your family's got money?
Yes.
So you were in the Lucky Sperm Club, right?
Yes.
You called it
Yes, I have on occasion.
On
especially
occasion.
push my buttons.
Yeah. No matter what buttons they could push, why would you use that word?
I should have never called her
Right,
that.
yeah.
I was wrong for it.
Right. Do you think you're better?
No.
You're not.
God. Then you punch her in the face, right?
Yes.
What'd you go to prison for?
Burglary
Burglary.
and
What were you stealing?
scrap metal.
Scrap metal.
But he's got money, y'all.
What did you? She trapped you. She trapped you.
Yes, I feel like she did.
She had to trap the burglar. You know, just as an outsider looking in, I'm like, how did you trap her? You ever cheat on her?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. How many times?
Once.
Once. Just one time?
One time.
Oh, my wife says you used in front of her kids. Oh. Is that true?
I did one time.
One time. And you're here today because why?
Because I think she's cheating on me.
Because you think that she's cheating on you. Of all the things going on in your life, you're here on the Steve Wilkos Show because you think that she's cheating on you.
Yes.
And if she is cheating, you're going to leave her, huh?
Yes.
Let's hope that you're dead. You doubt whether your daughter is yours, right?
Yes,
And we
because
gave you a DNA test.
we were
Because she cheats so much.
Because we were having unprotected sex for 3 years, and then she didn't come up pregnant, and then 2 weeks before I go to prison, she
Were you
comes
trying to
up pregnant.
impregnate her?
Well, yeah,
Why?
because I love her and I wanted to have a child
I'm
with
from
her.
the
Then how
ghetto.
did she try to trap you? If you were trying to impregnate her, how was she trying to trap you?
You don't even make sense.
Now you're here today and you might lose the love of your life. She's the love of your life,
Yes, she is.
and you might lose her.
Yes.
Right. Because if you fail your lie detector test, she said, she's out of here. What's the chances of who's lying here? You or her? What do you think?
I'm not lying.
You're not lying.
No.
Have you ever lied?
Yes.
Yeah. Tiana came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, did you get pregnant with your 3-year-old daughter in an attempt to keep Greg in a relationship? The fact, what you said yourself, we know that's not the truth because you were trying to impregnate her with your own words. But she answered no. In the last 5 years, while in a relationship with Greg, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else? She said no. The results came back the same, and they came back that Tiana told the truth. Greg, you came here and took a DNA test because you believed there was a chance that she had a baby with somebody else other than yourself, right?
Right.
She looks just like you. She don't even look like me.
The results of that DNA test, Greg, is that you are the father of Tiana's 3-year-old daughter. Man, it's just good news all around. Yeah. What's What's the chance of this show being a totally feel-good story?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Should be.
There's only one thing left.
It's you, boy. It's all on you.
Greg came here, and we asked him, in the last 5 years while in a relationship with Tiana, have you had sexual physical contact with anyone else? He said yes. Mm-hmm. He confessed to approximately 5 different women. In the past 5 years, don't sink to his level. In the past 5 years while in a relationship with Tiana, have you had sexual intercourse with more than 5 other females? He said no. He did not tell the truth.
Bye. You can leave now. I'm done. Done.
I am curious as what you want to say to the woman that stayed by you while you were incarcerated, gave you a child, didn't try to trap you. In fact, I think it's the other way around. You tried to trap her. What do you want to say to the woman that you've been cheating on, that you've abused physically and verbally, that you haven't really done anything for? What do you want to say to her?
I haven't cheated on you since we've been back together these past 7 months.
7 months, you guys. Out of 6 years, 7 months.
I love you.
Sometimes love ain't strong enough, honey.
Okay. Is there a chance that when you go back home, you're going to be back with him?
My kids are what's more important to me.
Right.
I'm not gonna allow my kids to grow up some of the way that I did out the ghetto. So whether you got money in your pocket or not, you can't give them a good life, not by hurting me. So in that case, no,
Right.
We're done.
Remember this, when I asked you, what happiness does he bring into your life?
I couldn't answer
You couldn't answer it. And that tells you all you need to know about this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you're with somebody for 6 years and you can't tell me what happiness that person brings into your life, that's not a relationship. That, like you said, it can't make your kids happy, can't make you happy. Do you deserve to be happy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Get the hell off my stage.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too.